Welcome back, guys, and today we're going to look at some Action Force figures from Valaverse, and there's a lot in this box, and I'll explain. So I flew to New York. I had some things I had to do with my family. I had some things I had to do for work, some for pleasure. I didn't think I'd have time to go to a con, but I saw Zolocon was only like an hour and a half away from where I was staying, and I was like, I wonder if I can go. So I was able to make it out there, which was really cool. But I did not plan ahead, so I didn't have room for any more luggage or any purchases, so I had to get really creative. So I've already kind of unboxed everything, but this slipcover was for the Zolocon exclusive, and I'll show you that in a bit. But there was a slipcover because you could have gotten one of two variants, so we'll go over that. But it was really fun. I got to meet some people that I haven't met before. Toy Gains, Yojo Jerk, Zakanen. Pretty cool, all nice guys, but I was really excited to meet Duarte, who I've got to do a live stream with, but never actually got to meet him face to face. What a pleasure it was, just being able to talk to him for a couple minutes, and then really nice guy. And I did pick up something from him, which I'll show you that in a bit, but just to kind of show you what I had to do to get creative, I had to take all the figures out of the box, and I saved all their card backs because I do like the action points. But I got two of the exclusive Steel Brigades. Now, I did get three, one for my brother, two for me, and you could have gotten the Vac Metal Silver, or the variant, which I think was like 1 out of 10, was the Vac Metal Gold. So I bought three, not one of them was the gold, but it's cool because once you see the Vac Metal, it's really cool. So to pack this all in my suitcase, I had to unbox everything. So here's all the card backs. And then there were two new figures. There was three, but I only got two. These two troopers, Ghost Operator and Crimson Shadow Infantry. I passed on the third one. He looked a little too plain to me, but these two I really thought were pretty awesome. So I got them, and as you can see, just the cards, but I always save the action points. I haven't cashed them in yet, hoping one day to do that. So with that being said, this is what I had to do to travel on a plane with just pretty much a backpack and a carry-on, although I had no room in the carry-on. I packaged everything in these baggies. This held one figure. I was able to get 4 figures in. So I'll go through all the different figures. I'll get them out of the baggies and set them up, but got some cool stickers. Mega Powers, this has become probably one of my favorite, just Monday, Thursday things to watch. Personalities of these guys, you know, seem genuine, really nice guys, and then getting to meet them in person was pretty cool. So I picked up a Mega Powers sticker and then a Yojo Jerk sticker. Really nice guys. If you get a chance to say hi, I definitely recommend. And of course, I always get some Valaverse stickers. I put them on my water bottles and stuff, so pretty cool. Well, let's get everything out of these baggies, set them up, and then we'll check them out. All right, so here are all the 4 figures I got, and we'll go over from left to right. So I already have one of the Steel Brigade Vac Metal posed in the back there, but just to go over this figure, I only have one of the Steel Brigades, and it's the Night Ops one. I like the black and green aesthetic, so I really skipped on some of the other Steel Brigade ones. Oh, no, I do have the Arctic one. I lied. I picked those up at Terrificon, but I saw the Vac Metal and I said, I need these. So, pretty cool. I don't think any other Valaverse figures that I've gotten have the grenades, so for me that's new. They might have come out with other figures. Sidearm, knife, clips, and then he does come with 2 of the bigger guns. And I think the backpack is a new accessory, so really cool. Got the clips there, the beaners all over it. I think it's really neat. Plugs into his back. But just the Vac Metal alone was enough for me to take an hour and a half drive out during my vacation. So really glad I got to go. This figure's just cool. Of course, they always come with a stand, so got this guy posed. Really excited. All the guns have ports for effects, so if you have those, you can put those in as well. So really excited about this guy. I wish I did get the gold one. I did pick up 3, one for my brother. I made sure to open them all before I gave him one, just to make sure if there was a gold one in there, I was going to keep it. So really cool. I'm also excited because I did buy a head pack that comes with a Steel Brigade head that would match this one. So now I have some use for that head, which is nice. So now it doesn't have to sit in a box all the time. So really awesome. And you do get, of course, a variety of hands. You get the hands to hold the end of the gun. You do get some gripping hands, and then you get some fisted hands. And then of course the figure does come with trigger hands as well. So I'm pretty sure you could take all the stuff off and swap them out with other characters. I like to keep them on, but if you wanted to, I think you can. I just like to kind of keep it as is. But really cool figure. Vac Metal looks great. I think the only other Vac Metal figure I have in my collection now is the Cobra Commander. But back in the day, man, we had Vac Metal everything, and it chipped away. So I'm really curious to see with like modern day Vac Metal how long it lasts. I still have my Vac Metal Batman and Robin, and the red Vac Metal is starting to chip away a little bit. But I know if you had like Silverhawks in the past, those things did not stand the test of time. So let's see how these guys do over a long period of time. But for now, it's nice and shiny. Okay, let's talk about these two characters. They're pretty cool. We have the Crimson Shadow Infantry and the Ghost Operator. So really cool paintwork. These went on sale the day of Zolocon, the morning of, and I figured better pick them up because then I don't have to pay shipping. And they look rad. So I like some of the generic troopers because you can use them in a lot of displays. Their gear packs can swap, so if you wanted to mix colors, you could. I think, just like the Vac Metal Steel Brigade, I think this is the first time I'm seeing all of these little pouches for grenades, and there's different kinds. There's the round ones, there's the long cylinder ones. I'm sure there's a more technical term for them. I just don't know because not my wheelhouse. Anyway, lots of cool stuff. So these guys come with almost all the same stuff. There's some differences. So they come with an alternative African American head, which I think is really cool. And then they come with helmets and the night vision. Really cool. So try to keep things separated here. You get the same array of hands. So you get 3 sets of hands, fisted, you get open palm, and then you do get some gripping hands. All figures come with the trigger hands. Pretty cool. This one does not come with all the pouches and the grenades, but like I said, if I wanted to take this one off here and put it on that guy, I can do the same. So pretty cool. Now they each do come with a side arm, and these are the same, only this one's not painted. This one has the silver. Kind of wish this one was painted red to go more with the motif, but won't complain there. And I think what's kind of different or swapped, so this one with the larger rifle, this is all black. This one has a little extra deco on it, and I have not gotten this gun yet. So this might be in some gun packs, but at least for the figures that I've gotten, I haven't gotten this weapon yet. And all the clips come out. Love that. So, and they're pretty snug. I think some of the G.I. Joe classified ones fall out. So these are pretty cool. But then look at all the clips you get. The holster for the sidearm. Really cool. Let's get this one off the base. They each come with one. But looking at the actual detail, you know, that camo is really cool. One of the things, not a complaint, it's not a big deal. I wish it didn't have the logo on it. Just because, you know, not that if you mix it into other franchises, it's a big deal. Just to keep it as generic as possible. But the black, the gray, and the red all looks great together. So I think it's really cool. And again, all these are swappable. So if you want to take this off and just have a plain trooper, you can. I think that's a cell phone. I'm not sure. I tried to get it out. It seems pretty solid in there. Not a cell phone, like a radio. But either way, this is a pretty cool figure. So yeah, these two, pretty awesome. Pretty excited about them. Let's get some weapons in their hand, get them posed, and let's check out what else I got. All right, some other things that I picked up, a little controversial, was this hand pack here. So you get all different kinds of hands, and I think it's really cool. So get one action point. What's the controversial part? I'll get to that in a second. So these have already been out, so probably what I'm going to talk about is nothing new. You do get some hands with those little the Karambi. Pretty cool. I think that's a neat idea. Gloved hands, and then you get flesh tone hands. Get some middle fingers, which are nice. Some open palms. So everyone was kind of, and I don't know if everyone was in a tizzy, but some people got bent out of shape because of the 3 sign. So kind of wanted to talk about that and just what is controversial about it? What is not controversial about it? Just to kind of give some information without getting too polarizing or anything like that. So this is, for me, I don't, first I'll say, I wish it wasn't labeled the 3 signal. That might be why people got all pissed off, but let's lay it out. For me, this has been a few things all my life. This has been A-okay. Everything's fine. Or if you play that, I guess it was called the circle trick, where you like hold your hand down, and if someone looks at it, then you give them like a neck burn, so that was part of a game, so you can use it for that. What are people pissed off about? So if you are not that deep into the political spectrum, you probably won't know, but here's what I found out. One, if you are on one end of the spectrum, this is kind of a symbol of hate, but it was a fake symbol of hate because it was just like a rumor started on 4chan, and it was just like making up a rumor just to make a rumor, make up, basically stirring the pot. And people got pissed off on the other extreme and then trying to cancel a hand signal. But you can't cancel a hand signal because that's also a sign language gesture. It means butthole. It means butthole. So just a heads up. But other than that, yeah, if you are using this in any way, shape, or the form as some kind of, cosplay militia bullcrap or, any form of supremacy, then yeah, you suck. But if you are using it in the right context, a sign language, the circle game, A-okay, it's okay. I think it depends on the context. That's why people were pissed off. Some of it's fake outrage, some of it's warranted, but I think some of the people, it's funny, people get bent out of shape, so they're offended. And then the people crying about the other people being offended, they also seem more offended than the people that are actually offended. So it's just like this vicious circle of people being offended. So know the facts. It took me 2 seconds to look it up. Also interesting, if you look it up in other countries, this means totally different things than what we think it means. In some other locations throughout the country, same thing. It means approval. Okay, great. In other parts of the world, it means like the sign language. It means you're an asshole. So know before you go, right? Anyways, that was my history or information session right there. But I am glad to have these. I think they're pretty cool. And lastly, probably one of my prize pieces that I got from Zolocon is from none other than Duarte Studios. And, I shouldn't have bought this just because I knew I had no way to travel with it. Somehow I got it home, but he had a bunch of stuff on sale. So I should have bought some smaller items. So it wouldn't, I was afraid of breaking this thing on the plane, but it's 3D printed. It's a sandbag mound. I'm sure this has a proper name. I just don't know. He had all just different shapes and sizes. This one's more like a U shape. But just the detail, it's 3D printed, but you would never know based on the way he painted it. I mean, this thing looks fantastic. So just to get your figures in a cool little display behind here, I mean, I think this guy's about to fall. Let me get him just behind it so you could see. I think that looks super rad. I don't know. Classified just came out with their own version that came with that Cobra fort thing. I'm not picking that up. They look very plasticky. This one, the realism is there, so it's really cool. And I know the lines from the 3D printing, it actually makes it look more like sandbags. So love that piece. So all in all, it was a successful trip up north and a nice last minute decision to go to Zolocon. I think that was pretty exciting. So got to see those people that, I've never met before. I think altogether in a 15-minute span, I saw Bobby from Valaverse. I saw Duarte. That was really cool. Yojo Jerk, Zakanen, Toy Gains. Just really nice guys all around. So really neat. And I'm glad I got to pick up a Duarte original finally. This room is stacked. Otherwise, I'd probably pick up something bigger. But he is helping me out with something special. So I'm really excited for that. But yeah, just other than picking up new toys, it's always great to make new friends. So, hey guys, hope you enjoyed this one. I'm doing this real quick just because I want to get a video out there. But until the next episode, we'll catch you next time.